Hi, I'm Guillaume. I'm the co-founder and CTO of StackOne. At StackOne, we're building the infrastructure. At StackOne, we're building the integration infrastructure for B2B SaaS and agents. And as part of that, we are heavily investing in our AI capabilities to both create integration via LLMs and develop the tools and integrations that every agent in the world needs. It comes down to three things, which is one, always keeping experimenting and learning. The market moves very fast. Yesterday, a year ago, nobody was really building on MCP or knowing about MCP. Now MCP is very large. A lot more standards are coming up in the tools standardization landscape. And we always have to keep learning about it. We always have to keep thinking, is this the right standard? Should we build up on it, etc. We also always leverage the talent, and overall the people that we have at StackOne, the people we're going to hire are who's going to break or make the company. And this is a heavy area of focus and investment for us. We hire the best and the smartest and the most motivated, and the people that truly believe in the mission. Without that, we cannot win. And we have a strong focus, and this is quite rare actually nowadays in startups, especially in the AI landscape, is to create an enterprise-grade system. We've always had since the beginning this idea of like our software needs to answer the need of small to very, very large companies. So it needs to be safe, it needs to be secure, it needs to be able to be multi-tenant and multi-workspace. And we're building for truly like enterprise and large company, mature company developers, not just hobby projects. And that's truly why we will win this market, is we don't just focus on the low-level integrations and solutions. We actually focus on building integrations and systems that work with enterprise, but also small SaaS platforms. So the engineering culture at StackOne, I would say, is defined in three main traits. The main one is ownership. Everyone, whether they're engineers or not, actually feel a strong sense of ownership toward the product, toward what they're building, whether it's small, whether it's big. Everything is everyone's responsibility, and that translates with a strong bias towards action. You would rather do things than wait for someone else to do it, or wait for a big decision and agreement to be made before doing it. So strong bias towards action, and that's largely driven by this sense of ownership that everyone at StackOne, especially the engineers, have over the company and the product. And also it is truly the idea of doing product engineering. Nobody at StackOne in the engineering team is just a software engineer. You are a product engineer. You're talking to users. You have a bias towards trying to gather information about where the vision, where the strategy, where the product should be going, and researching yourself about what's on the edge, because StackOne is always building on the edge, building solutions that have never been done before by any other company. And that means it's a strongly engineering heavy research process, because as engineers, we are responsible for coming up towards the actual innovation into this AI infrastructure that we're building. And this is overall what we're seeing in the culture, which is ownership and strong sense of action, bias towards action. And on top of that, it's really being a product engineer. You're responsible for building a product, not completing a task, truly building a solution that can be used by end users. The final thing for engineering culture, and it's a culture of people really giving a shit. Everyone cares about StackOne, everyone cares about their colleagues, and everyone is in this same boat together, same mission. And ultimately, if you talk to anyone at StackOne, you realize that whether it's particularly giving a shit at their craft, or it's really caring about the company, everyone gives a shit. I think the people that genuinely like software engineering and like coding and like quality, they always will thrive at StackOne. The people that care about their craft, really. I think the people that thrive the most, especially in the engineering team, are the people that ship good products and have low ego. And actually, I think having low ego is important to ship good product. They're great at listening from users, from internal and external stakeholders, listening for feedback, trying to generate that feedback, taking it on board and improving solutions and shipping features, not tickets. I think a good engineer can take an ambiguous feature and deliver it, but a great engineer can come up with these features in the first place based on feedback and based on what they see at the edge of software engineering and AI, which is very much where we evolve in.